Hello everyone, this video is about growing your diamonds and the best way to do that from my experience without buying any packages or spending any real money in the game. And the beginning of this video is just kind of wrapping up my previous video, but the reason why it is within the video about diamonds is because when it comes to buying your equipment, multiple cup machines and multiple cake machines, that is being bought with diamonds. So that is why the first part of this video is talking about equipment. After the milkshake, after you get to the level where the milkshake becomes available to you, everything else you honestly don't need to get 3-cup machines or cake displays. You'll be okay with just the single and the 2. Now I did not know that for the pancake griddle, and I bought the 3 pancake griddle first because the 2 pancake griddle was not available to me until the next day. And I did not know that I was not going to need the 3 pancake griddle. Did not know that I was not going to need that. And so that was something that I found out later. So since I know that now, there's no point in buying the single cake because that's what I was originally going to do. I was just going to buy all 3, the single pancake griddle, the 2 pancake griddle, and the 3 pancake griddle, instead of buying 2 pancake griddles or 2 3 pancake griddles. I was just going to buy those 3, the 1, 2, and 3. And turns out you don't need to, because those are not asked for very often. The only time that I really use the pancake griddle and the cinnamon roll really a whole lot is when there's a visitor in town and their truck is asking for the pancakes or the cinnamon rolls or whatever. But I always have my employees doing those trucks for me whenever I'm not in the game. So by the time I'm able to get back into the game, the truck is already ready to go, and I don't even have to worry about it at all. So honestly, it's okay if you just buy the single and then the 2 cake. And this is after the milkshake level, which I believe is level 32. So that is very level up more further up. The prices on multiple cup and multiple cake displays and machines are very, very expensive. And I know I have a lot of diamonds, but that can go really quickly, even when there's a 70% off discount on those 3 cake displays or those 3-cup beverages. They are still very expensive. So I only stick to the 2-cup. When the lemonade and the punch came out, I only bought the 2-cup and the single cup for both. I did not buy the 3-cup beverages for either one of those because I honestly didn't think that it would be necessary. And if I did find that it was necessary to have the 3-cup lemonade and punch, or one or the other, then I would buy it later at another 70% off discount special whenever that came back around. But it's not needed. As long as whenever my employees take one of the cups, as long as I restart it as quickly as possible, it is fine. Same with the cinnamon rolls and the pancakes and the soda even. I only have these 2 machines for the soda. Again, because they are not asked for all that often, and the few times that they are asked for, I restart the machine the minute a soda is taken off of the machine. I restart it as soon as I see it. Same now with the orange and cherries. You don't have to worry about that too much, but once it starts to get low, you can restart that as well. But as far as the expensive stuff, like, there's ways to just make it work. You don't have to buy the basic equipment. Like, honestly, buying any basic equipment so that you have an extra machine, like, unless you only have the stylish single cup or single cake, and that's the only one that you have, then I understand why you would buy the basic version as well, so that you have 2 machines at least. But if you are able to buy at least 1 single cup or single cake and then a 2-cup or 2 cake, then do that. And only do that from here
when they have special offers. Buying your multiple cup machines. Never buy your multiple cup machines from this area, ever. Never buy it from that area because that is very, very expensive and it is not worth it. Only buy it when there's a 70% off discount. And I've mentioned this before in a previous video, and I will also leave that link in the description. And that video is just talking about when you should buy your equipment, all of your equipment. And that will also go into growing your diamonds and growing your profit, knowing when to buy all of your equipment and even your furniture, but mainly your equipment, when to buy it. So that plays a big role in growing your profit and your diamonds. Now, moving on to growing your diamonds. Now, your main source of income when it comes to growing your diamonds, that is going to come from participating in your township, with your township in a festival. And hopefully you are in a very fair township that distributes prizes fairly. That is where your diamonds are going to come from. Now, when it comes to determining whether you should get 3-cup machines or 2-cup, that should be based on what you bring in from participating in festivals, like how much diamonds you earn. If buying 3-cup diamonds is very difficult for you, being able to save that amount that is needed, even when it's 70% off, and they are in bundles, if that is difficult, then focus on buying the 2-cup machines and just buy only 2-cup machines so that you're not having to wait even longer just to buy one 3-cup machine. They have bundles, and that's also what you want to look for, is when they have bundles. I think at least you should have 2 machines of each, so that's just 2 rows of machines compared to what I have. Now, as you level up, you will have more machines to add to your cafe. So if you have 2 machines of everything and you have 2 cups for each machine, then that's going to definitely add up. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't put all the stands that you're going to use in the future in your cafe already and just leave those empty, because honestly, that's what I would do. Until I put something on that stand, it's just going to remain somewhere in my cafe empty. And I do have a stand, actually, back here in the back that is not being used, that is empty, because I don't have anything that I want to put on it. So I'm just keeping it in my cafe hidden until I can put it to use. Now, like I was saying, your township and participating in festivals, that's where your main source of diamond income is going to come from. And if you are able to do higher tasks, then do those tasks, but focus on doing high tasks on the weekend, because the weekend festivals are the most important, because that determines what festival, well, what level in the festivals you're going to participate in during the week. So you want to make sure you put your best effort towards the weekend festivals rather than the weekday festivals. I believe to me, the weekday festivals should be more about getting extra diamonds and earning extra coins. And I will do a separate video on how I participate in weekday festivals and try to avoid using my spices unless I have to make some room in my spice box, which I did last week. But if I don't need to make any room in my spice box, then I do not use my spices during the weekday festivals. And if I do need to use my spices, then I will do smaller tasks that don't require any spices and save that for when the Barista Challenge becomes available. Or, well, starts again. So when you use spices during the week, if you need to make room, then you want to do it during the same time the Barista Challenge is active. So that way, not only are you going to get prizes from the Barista Challenge, but you're also going to complete tasks that's going towards the festival as well. So that is the best time to use your spices during the week if you need to. If you do not need to, then save your spices for the weekend, especially if you do not have the necessities to replenish your spices as far as gifts and or as far as employees. Wrong place. So if you do not have employees that are bringing you rare spices or spices that you need a lot of, then definitely choose wisely when you're going to use those spices so that you are not running down on them to the point to where you have to spend diamonds to buy more. When it comes to growing your diamonds, that's going to take more work from you. And that means that you're going to have to, for one, like I said, be in a fair township. It's going to distribute prizes fairly. But that means you're going to have to put more effort into the festivals, depending on your town. I will use the way I do things, for example. So, how I distribute prizes, I use the My Cafe calculator to determine not only just the diamonds and the rubies, but also to determine who gets gifts as well. The gifts, I hold raffles for those. And you have to meet certain requirements to be put into the raffle for that gift. So that goes for the pink gift, the blue gift, and the gold gift. And the diamonds, that's distributed based off how many trophies you earned and whatever the calculator says that is the fair number for you to receive. So, I will show you an example of one of our older festivals. Okay, so this festival was actually a weekday festival, and how I know this is because for weekend festivals, my main account and my second account are, for the most part, always first and second place. It's only the weekday festivals that I don't typically take first or second place because I'm not using spices during the week if I don't have to. And so we were in the Diamond League during this festival, and this is what, at the bottom, we got 3,500 from the Diamond League in diamonds, and then 750 in rubies. And so this is how much diamonds each person got that participated in the festival based off the trophies they earned. And then for the rubies, since I don't give myself or my second account any rubies, this is how much rubies each person that participated in the festival got based off of their trophies. So that is how I distribute the diamonds and the rubies. It is based off of how many trophies are earned by each player. Here is another example. This is also in the Diamond League, and this is a weekend festival. And this is how many diamonds each person got, including both of my accounts, that participated in the festival based off their trophies earned. And this is how many rubies each person got that participated in the festival based off of how many trophies they earned. After each festival has ended, I put in all of the information into the calculator. Before I go to the calculator, this is another festival. This is a weekday festival, and we are still in the Diamond League, and we did not earn any rubies when we placed. We only earned 2,000 diamonds, and so this is the distribution to everyone that participated based off of their trophies earned. This is what the calculator tallied up. So when I come into the calculator, I always go to the resident and make sure that each person that participated in the festival is placed inside the residence area so that their name will show up whenever I go to the calculator. And in the calculator, I put how many diamonds, the total number of diamonds that we earned, and the total number of rubies, and then I hit the check mark, and then I put in the trophies. I'm just going to put in something. So I put in the trophies and the tasks. Now, I will say that the percentage is 100% based on the trophies earned. That's what this 100 by 0. That's the percentage. Because if you try to base it off of 50-50, off of not only just the trophies, but also the tasks that are completed. It does not, to me, it does not distribute the amount fairly. So that's why I base it off of trophies amount 100% and not the number of tasks. So you can do however many tasks you want, but it is the number of trophies that you earn that is going to contribute to how many diamonds you get. So that is how I distribute my prizes that we earn from the cafe. Well, from festivals, sorry. So if you are in a fair township that gives you your diamonds fairly, of course they don't have to do their distribution like I do. Everyone does their distribution of prizes the way that they want to and what works best for them. But the point is, as long as you are getting a steady flow of diamonds and you're saving those diamonds and spending them wisely, you're definitely going to have enough to get the machines that you need for your cafe. So you see how at one point my members were earning 700 and something diamonds, or 400 just from a festival, depending on where we placed and how much diamonds we won from the festival. That will definitely get you what you need quickly, as long as you are participating a good amount. Now, if you notice that the people at the bottom who didn't do as many tasks, they did not earn a lot of trophies, because the tasks that they were choosing did not give them a lot of trophies. And so the lower the trophies that you earn, the lower number of diamonds you are going to get compared to everyone else, especially if they are doing higher tasks and more tasks. You have to put in the work. Like, if you want to build your diamonds, then you need to work for them. So you see, it is very doable without having to spend any money at all. And so that is how you grow your diamonds, participating and being, at least close to the top, or at least in the middle, when it comes to where you place within your township at the end of a festival. Also, watching your ads. Watching your ads is very important, especially since you can watch 6 ads a day and get between 1 to 10 diamonds from one video. Now, I do that. I watch my ads on both of my accounts every single day. And so I get normally between 15 to 25 diamonds a day from my ads. And that's all of my ads combined. So sometimes my first set, because they come in, you have 3 sets of 2 of videos that you watch a day, which equals 6. So for my first set, I may get between 6 and 11 diamonds from the first set. From the second set, it's really roughly around the same amount, but maybe a little more. And then the third set, that's pretty much the one that's the more random. But for the most part, I typically get no less than 3 diamonds. I get 3 diamonds or more. I get 10 diamonds maybe once every 2 weeks, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's about right. So either way, even if you're getting 3 diamonds the first time with your first set, either way you're going to get over 10 diamonds by the time you watch all 6 of your videos for the day. And that was the max that you could get from watching your ads originally, watching all 10 videos a day. At first I wasn't happy with the change because I did not know that about the different sets. Like when I watched my first 2 videos, I had to wait pretty much until the next day before I could watch videos again. So I was very upset when they first made the change. And it wasn't until the next day that I had saw that, okay, I can watch more than 2 videos in a day. And so once I figured out how many videos I could watch a day, then I was pleased because I was still earning over 10 or at least 10. But for the most part, you would definitely earn way more than 10 diamonds a day if you watch all 6 of your ads. Even if you watch only 2 sets, which is just 4, you will earn more than 10 diamonds in a day. So that also helps a lot, is watching your ads. So it's roughly around between 20 to 25 in total, that between 20 and 25 in total, from all 3 sets of ads that you'll probably earn in a day. And so we're just going to say 25 times 7, that's 175 diamonds a week that you earn from watching ads. This is a rough estimate, so don't assume that you're just going to earn 175 diamonds every week from watching ads. Again, this is a rough estimate because you don't know how many diamonds you're going to earn every time you watch an ad. It may be more. So for me, it's between 20 to 25. So again, back to what I was saying, 175 a week from watching ads. Now, this does not include the diamonds that you earn from festivals during the week, doing low tasks or whatever tasks you choose. This does not include the diamonds that you earn from weekend festivals either. So if you add 175 to the diamonds that you earn during, after the weekday festival and the weekend festival, then, and you have that steady, like if you're roughly around that number every week after both festivals, then you kind of have a guesstimate of how much you're going to earn on a weekly basis from all of those different possibilities right there. You have an estimate of how many diamonds you're going to earn a week from all those 3 activities. And that can help you determine how long it's going to take you to save up to buy a bundle that's of a 2-cup hot chocolate and 2-cup cappuccino machine, or a bundle of 2-cup Americano and 2-cup espresso. You know, that's going to help you determine how much diamonds you need to save for the next 70% off special. And that's just depending on how much you participate in a festival. So participation in a festival is very important and really the main source that you're going to get your diamonds from. That's the best way to earn your diamonds without spending any money, is participating in the festival and watching ads. So I hope this video is very helpful. You don't need to be a VIP to do any of the things that I suggested, obviously. You just need to choose on how you want to decorate your cafe. That way it's something that you love. And also, if you want to spend time participating more in festivals, like set a time for that, then that is something that you do by choice. Of course, it is not by force, but if you want to be able to buy more things, then the best way to do that without spending any money is being more active in the game and doing more in the game. If you're doing the bare minimum, you're not going to get where you want to be. So, I hope this video, again, is helpful, and if you have any tips or any suggestions that you have noticed or seen, then please leave a comment below, and I would love to see that.